fall of Maidstone United.
The mid-80s and non-league football, Maidstone's glory days.
Morning, gentlemen.
Chairman Jim Thompson built a formidable club. The fans flocked to their ground in Maidstone. The opposition dreaded it. Attempts to have it accepted by the Football League were unsuccessful, so Thompson sold it. The demolition crews moved in, and the fans were bussed 30 miles to a new home. Maidstone began a ground-sharing scheme at Dartford's Watling Street. Thompson, though, was already plotting a return to Maidstone.
We hope to announce it in January, February, and we'd look to be starting in season 90-91 on our own ground again, thank goodness.
By the end of the 89 season, Mark Gall's prolific strike rate had taken Maidstone to the top of the Vauxhall Conference. Watling Street was improved, the league was satisfied, and Maidstone, the pride of Kent, celebrated promotion to Division 4. Ironically, the Victory Parade passed their former home, now a DIY store. The task of pointing the league's newcomers in the right direction fell to Keith Peacock. The new manager almost won promotion in the first season. At least the fans could celebrate victory over Gillingham in Kent's first league derby. A year later, Peacock was sacked. He walked away with dignity, and with him went Maidstone's finest days. Last season, interest fell away. Only 846, the league's smallest crowd of the season, saw goalkeeper Ian Hesford score direct from a drop kick against Hereford. It provided a rare smile for a club losing £1,500 every week. The chairman knew his club could only survive in its hometown. His plan, a new stadium on the outskirts of Maidstone.
We've been told by people who've seen it throughout the country, it's the most exciting leisure development in the country at this moment in time.
Thompson implored the council to support his scheme. Supporters and players turned out in force. The opposition were given a rough ride.
Intimidated me for the last 6 weeks. I'm not giving up now.
The council wasn't convinced. Thompson walked out. His plan was thrown out. At the Corn Exchange, Maidstone had lost their most important fixture since joining the Football League. With debt spiralling, Maidstone played their last match at Watling Street in April. The end was near. The club's creditors assembled in June for their slice of the £650,000 debt. Thompson, though, had one more card to play. A potential saviour had been found. The chairman sold his majority shareholding for just 1 penny.
After 22 years, I feel very, very sad indeed, obviously, particularly as the last year I've fought with everything I know how and committed every penny, last penny that I had to try and save the club. I cannot go on any further. I've used up every penny I've got. This is the result, of course, of the planning appeal hiccup that happened last year, and at that time we told the council that the club would have to fold. The only reason it kept going after that date is that I've invested more and more money in it to try and find a new way of keeping the club here in Maidstone, but it hasn't worked, unfortunately.
Geordie businessman John Waff took control. His plan was radical, to say the least. He wanted Maidstone to ground share at Newcastle St James's Park. He had a club with no ground and only 2 players. The rest of the Maidstone squad, who hadn't been paid, cancelled their contracts. The league said Maidstone couldn't relocate outside Kent. The Professional Footballers Association pointed out the club couldn't register any new players until the old ones had been paid. For Maidstone, the game was up. On Monday, they resigned from the Football League.
All I know is that a club that has climbed its way through the structural pyramid of football finds that having reached a pinnacle of the Football League within 3 seasons, finds itself gone. County town, gone. It's very, very sad.
So, while Premier League clubs tussle in multi-million-pound transfer deals, another club has been buried for just £650,000. Maybe Maidstone's forgotten fans were right. No one likes them.
From nowhere, no one likes us.